5% of all Bitcoin's been mined, but 95% of the world doesn't own Bitcoin. So I just think that there's still a huge demand versus supply imbalance, meaning there's a lot more potential buyers of Bitcoin over the next 10 years. And so I think there's a lot of upside into year end.
Into your like 150 target?
Yeah, 150, maybe 200, even 250 this year.
What? 150 to 200 to even 250. And what's you don't have a terminal price on that, do you?
Well, it's I think at a minimum it should have the same network value as gold. And if you look at above ground gold, it's probably 23 trillion. So that would be, 1.2 million for Bitcoin. But I think Bitcoin is more valuable than gold. So, Bitcoin could be 2 million, 3 million long term. Even higher.
Today is September 23rd, and we are looking at Bitcoin and the continuation of this downward momentum. Again, what we see is the novice, as we've seen over the history of Bitcoin for all these years, where we have novice people who don't really understand it. They're just FOMO, fear of missing out. They get in, and then it starts tanking a little bit. They panic, and then they sell, and everybody else who's weak seems to go with them. But Arthur Hayes, the ex-CEO of BitMEX, forecasts that Bitcoin will surpass or may surpass $250,000 a coin by late 2025, fueled by the rising U.S. liquidity and possible Federal Reserve rate cuts, which should be a couple more at least before the end of the year, which will drive up the cost of Bitcoin, pushing close to that 250K mark. This is the daily chart here, and again, this is what we discussed yesterday, this huge drop. Today we have sitting there and we touched the bottom at 111,467. But again, this is where I said yesterday, this will probably be our bottom, which it looks like it might be. But the VWAP still under the 8 EMA, meaning the trend is still down. So until there's a crossover from the 8 EMA going back over the 8 EMA, what we're going to see is just this continuation, but it looks like it's starting to tail off. So where could the next possible bottom be? You could probably sit there and look at it about 111, but we really got some good support here at 108. If it gets down there, I doubt it, but if it does, that's what we're looking at. And hopefully we'll get a bounce before that. Like I said, it's starting to turn a little bit. We just got to look down here at the volume and see if the buyers come back, and we'll just take it from there. Again, if you're new to Bitcoin, do not worry, do not panic. This is just part of the nature of this beast, Bitcoin. It's a roller coaster ride, and if you don't have the stomach for it, then you don't have the stomach for it, and you're going to have to learn to get a stomach for it. So just hang on tight, hold, keep buying the dips, and this is going to pay off in the end, as it has already paid off so big for so many people that had faith in this early on. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.